This is what I find extremely interesting right now, my gorgeous Leonie, right at the beginning of this week. Who are you going to be looking at? Who are you going to be watching? You know, who are you going to be thinking about so much and so intensely? And I'm not talking about some kind of romance nonsense, blah, blah, blah. No, baby, no. I'm talking about like you becoming aware of like something really crazy, something maybe a little bit kind of negative, but it's nothing to do with you. Don't have a go at me. Oh, it's nothing to do with the people in your life that are connected to you. Do you see what I mean? It's like I'm not gonna kind of be this dark do you know what I mean? So you are, my gorgeous Leonie, going to you're gonna be looking at these people, and you will see that something really bad happened to some people here right at the beginning of this week. You're gonna be looking at it, you're gonna be thinking about it so much, and then you're gonna go like well deep. You're gonna realize so much more. You're gonna realize so much more, like, oh my god, about that particular situation. You're gonna tap into something very different, very unusual, into a completely different dimension. And I can tell you this, that this is important, and I'm not surprised whatsoever, because this is October, and this is the month of our spirituality, and this is the time when we see things that we don't normally see. This is the time when we understand things that we don't normally understand. The level of our own understanding, it's like, oh my god, somewhere completely different. Listen to me very carefully. What are you gonna realize at the beginning of this week, my gorgeous Leonie? It's like completely out of this world. You will realize that things are not always as they seem to be, and maybe some of the weirdest and the worst fears are gonna be absolutely confirmed to you. Let me repeat this. It is nothing to do with the people in your life that are connected to you, but it's to do with the certain people that you're gonna come across, because you are meant to come across these people, because your level of understanding and your own reflection, it's gonna like bring certain things to the surface, and these certain things that are gonna be brought to the surface are most certainly going to highlight the way. You have to be smart, you have to be clever, but you also need to be really strong at this stage of your life. There is something that you're going to realize which is going to happen that is just crazy, and it's like, you know, like watching movies type of like something in movies. Honestly, a few years ago, if something like this would be on your mind, you would be like, no baby, no. But now it's like everything is going to make sense. And what you're going to realize, I hope this is not too confusing, so you're going to be looking at other people and what happened to them. Everything is going to be clear to you. Everything is going to be obvious to you. And then you're going to start drifting deeper and deeper and deeper, and more things and more things and more things are going to start making sense here. This is only going to really, first of all, it's going to scare you, and then it's going to shock you, and then it's going to confirm some kind of worst fears about certain things maybe happening. This is how you're going to see things. You see what I mean, my gorgeous Leonie? But then again, at the same time, it's really going to remind you, so it's going to give you a spiritual slap, and it's going to remind you of something that was on your mind for so long now, some kind of move, some kind of step, some kind of change, but you're just keeping like kind of holding yourself down a little bit. And this is what you were waiting for, I suppose. This is really going to, oh my god, it's going to be the biggest slap in the face, as in a spiritual slap, of course. And it's also going to be like a big waking up, a massive waking up moment. This in itself is going to be perfect for you, seriously, because it's going to remind you of what you need to do, but it's also going to inspire you to make a really big step, to make a really big move. You are going to have this idea. So this is already something that was on your mind, but now you're going to have an additional idea when I say that you will make a really brave move and really brave step. And this in itself, it's probably going to be leading towards one of the biggest changes of your entire life, of your entire spiritual journey. I cannot, like, honestly, I don't even know how to explain this to you. It's about you doing the right thing. It's about you understanding what's going on. It's about you understanding what's happening. It's about you being smart. It's about you being clever. It's about you being one step ahead of what's happening. Be grateful to God that you are where you are. Be grateful to God that you understand what you understand. And now it's time to take your knowledge and your spirituality on the next level. You have to respond to it. You have to protect yourself. You have to move on. on with your life. You will understand and you will clearly see what I mean. You know, sometimes in this life, on this journey, there are crazy things happening. Crazy things happen. Lots of people are sleepless in Seattle. Do you know what I mean? No. Lots of people are sleeping. Do you know what I mean? Lots of people are sleeping, not sleepless. Lots of people are sleeping, you know, maybe when it comes to this specific thing that I'm talking about. So by you deciding to move on, that's exactly what you need to do. And you are gonna prevent an absolutely unnecessary situation that is gonna be clear to you. It's gonna happen if you don't move on. This is brilliant. And also, right at the beginning of this week, I'm so glad the problem in between you and somebody else, it's somebody who is very much so connected to you and somebody who means to you so much. The problem in between you and somebody so close to you, some kind of misunderstanding that went on the level number 755. Do you know what I mean? That in itself, it's slowly, you know, it created a bit of a baggage when it comes to you, you know, and when it comes to your life. So, and I like it that, you know, you're going to realize which steps do you need to make. Something is going to happen when it comes to that particular person in your life who is close to you, like a family member, a partner, someone who you just fallen out with. And I've seen this person before, but now luckily you are kind of going to realize exactly which steps do you need to take, what you need to do. And this is going to be consisting of you kind of going through something as well, quite personal, at around the beginning of this week, which is also kind of going to make you aware of the importance of people in your life. And this love and emotions are going to be a driving factor here. And just that energy creates other energy. It opens a really beautiful door. And this is so important because this is just all going to lead towards you understanding that what exactly do you need to do when it comes to that specific person. And you are doing something remarkable when it comes to that specific person, because it's like this means so much to this specific person, that specific person in your life is very weak, and I don't know, sometimes it happens, you know, maybe under influence of some kind of silly things, or, you know, under certain influence or something, you know, I don't know, illegal or something, do you know what I mean, like a illegal substances type of thing, do you know what I mean? So it really depends, you know, like what this is. So it's like really kind of, this is going to mean to you quite a lot indeed. So you just need to kind of keep going with that, and you just need to kind of also just keep going and keep going, basically. That's what you need to understand. By the time you get to the mid part of this week, my gorgeous Leone, by the time you get to the mid part of this week, oh my goodness, it's about this opportunity. But before you have this opportunity, before you become aware of this incredible, amazing opportunity, something really weird is going to happen. You're going to have some kind of a sign, and it's going to be impossible for you not to notice this sign, not to realize this sign, my gorgeous Leone. You're going to have some incredible sign, and that's all I can say. And this is going to be like, oh my God, did you just see what happened? And the person standing next to you is going to be like, no, what are you talking about? Type of thing like that, maybe, you know. But you are going to have an incredible sign to start with at around the midweek. And then you are going to, before you have this amazing opportunity, and then you're going to have this incredible opportunity. This incredible opportunity is going to change everything, every single aspect of your life. And you're also going to, it's bringing so much hope and so much inspiration. It's like, oh my God, and it's immediately gonna give you a reason to kind of have a party and celebrate how happy you're actually going to be. This opportunity is so important because this, my baby, it's your karmic reward for everything that you have been through. This is really gonna help you to make a massive impact on your life. It's your karma, it's your moment of justice. This is absolutely brilliant indeed. And also at around the midweek, my gorgeous Leone, at around the midweek, you know, after that, carrying on, and this is gonna mean to you so much, my gorgeous Leone. It's because, you know, you will not know that this is going to lead towards you kind of meeting some really important people, or being with really important people, or being with the people that you want to be with. This is not going to be obvious just yet, but your intuition is going to be like guiding you. Your intuition is going to be like kind of making you aware of the fact that this is going to put you in touch with some really important people as well. By the time you get to the last part of this week, it's like, oh my goodness, you must not ignore this whatsoever. You're so clever, my gorgeous Leonie. You're very, very smart. I don't know, I just see you as a very smart, very clever, very sharp, you know. You don't kind of muck about. If you want to do something, you just go for it. And I do like this about you, this level of confidence you have, which is nothing unusual because you are Leonie. But at around the last part of this week, you are really going to, you're going to think of something first. You're going to realize something. You're going to be sitting down somewhere and you're going to think of something, and now suddenly after what you're going to be thinking of, almost as if like maybe, you know, what you're going to be thinking of, it's like how you can do this, how you can do that, how you can do something. That's what's going to be on your mind very intensely. And then after that, you're going to basically, you're going to feel like you want to chill out a little bit. You're going to feel like you want to relax, have a little break. Maybe you're going to meditate. Maybe you're going to pray. Maybe you're going to go outside in the nature. Maybe you're just going to sleep a little bit. But then suddenly this intuitive message is going to come to you. This very important intuitive message that you must basically you must not ignore this whatsoever, because that message that you are going to have, it's also the beginning of like you also conceiving something, you giving birth to something without even realizing. But beforehand, what you need to understand, that message that you are going to have, that intuitive message, it's about you maybe being sad a little bit and regretting some kind of offer. Like maybe you're going to realize, oh my God, I regret some kind of offer. I refused some kind of offer. And this is something that I need you to think about. Why are you feeling like this? What is there for you? You know, it's important because it is going to like really pretty much so, it's going to show you exactly what do you need to focus on. And it's important because that is also going to kind of really take you out of some kind of stagnation, out of some kind of unnecessary frustration, because you're suddenly going to start seeing something in a slightly different light. And this, when it comes to moving on with your life right now, it's ever so important. Okay, my gorgeous Leonie, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. Sasha Bonasin, psychic medium. Love you. Bye.